Welcome everyone. In this video, we'll just take a quick tour of the AWS SageMaker. So it is AWS provided platform for our ML development and deploy of ML models. If you can see, I am on the my AWS console and I'm going to the AWS SageMaker here. So basically, AWS SageMaker is an end-to-end platform that helps the developers and data scientists to build and train and deploy machine learning models. Even these activities are going to be done by the MLOps engineer as well. The first prerequisites is what we need is one AWS account and with the specific IAM role permissions on SageMaker permissions. Okay, SageMaker has to have a proper permissions on it so that we can easily deploy and do or run our workflows on the ML. And if you can see here we have application IDs. If you click on this studio, and here we have one services called studio. So before that, you need to create a domain. Actually, you can see admin and configurations. Here you need to create a domain, create domain. Once you have created, then you can work on these services actually. So it is best way to be creating the first domain, and in section of the applications and IDs, you can see studio. It is an integrated development environment like IDE, like we have the VS Code and Jupyter Notes and all, right? It is something like that only. It enables basically what kind of data it will do, means what kind of activities we can perform here. So it is giving us an options for the data exploration, experimentation, and monitoring and collaborative workspaces. The feature it is having already an integrated notebooks. If I am going to open this one, you can see this one studio. Okay, so it is already having an integrated notebooks. You can see Jupyter notebooks and RStudio, Canvas, code editor, studio, and MLflow and all. And these are the things like running instances, data, so data wrangler and features store and EMR cluster. And if you come to the jobs, here you can have inference optimization, training, model evaluation, performance evaluation, and even we can run here pipeline and models. And we also have the gem start, and we can also deploy, and we can get the endpoints also to manage the ML workloads. So here it is having an integrated notebooks, and it is very easy for the experiment tracking, and we can create the pipelines and we can do our debugging. Okay, so that is the use case. And if I go quickly to the this Canva here, and I'm clicking on this Canva, default user profile null. Okay, this account to cross the limit. Okay, my account got crossed the limit. So but what is this Canva is used? So there is no code required, no code inference, sorry, interface for building the ML models, like kind of a business analyst or a stakeholder there, and they have a new data type, and they come up with something, and they're not the code background, but they want to do something or the ML. So it is very easy that using the Canva that where business analysts they can create this, generate the predictions without the coding, and they can automate the data exploration model creation. So that is very easy with this canvas. And if I come to the art studio, and this art studio, it is fully managed environment integrating into the AWS SageMaker, used for the statistical and computing and data analysis. The advantage of this, if I'm going to configure, so it is going to be configured. The advantage of this is it is having the native integrations and scalable R scripts. That is the one. And if you come to the notebooks, here you need to create a notebook. If you click on this notebook, the notebook will be opened for you, and you need to stop and start this. If you're not using, you can create the notebook of ML T3 medium or T4 or T5. So this is the one good notebook instance type to run your ML models. So notebooks are fully managed Jupyter notebooks for ML development and deployment. It uses the use cases for this one is data preparation and visualization, and you can do model prototyping and experimentation. And here we can do a customization by our own image, specific libraries and dependencies. And coming to here, as I said, domain we need to create, and role manager we need to create a role, and we have to have appropriate permissions to run work around the SageMaker. And images, custom container images we can specific to run over the specific frameworks or a library. It is basically, if you create, it is going to support for your TensorFlow, PyTorch, and MXNet and other things it will be going to support. Okay. And lifecycle configuration. So it is an automated setup for your notebook instances. Like an example, pre-installed dependencies like Boto3 or Pandas we can configure here. And search is again for the searching of the dashboard. And if you come to this gem stat, here the foundation models. So in this gem stat, we have the repository with the pre-built ML model solutions. You can see here a repository with pre-built ML model solution, MetaLlama 270B chat, and stable diffusion, and we have other things like you can see light on. So we have already some pre-built ML models solutions like foundation models, computer vision model, and natural language process models. So all this we have here. Okay, according to that. So in the foundation model, general purpose models for tasks like text generation we have. Okay, and it computer vision models. We have pre-trained models for image classification and object detection. Okay, these are all, and it natural language process models. So we have like sentiment sentiment analysis and translation and summarization models. You can see all this. Okay, and if you come to the governance again, governance is the tool for we are using to managing the access and data lineage and complaints, and to ensure the collaboration between the multiple teams to do model cards and to do model dashboard to governing this one. And next one is hyperpod cluster. So hyperpod cluster is a cluster management which we are using for scalable infrastructure for running intensive ML training models. Okay, whenever we run it is basically automatically provision your GPU or CPU resources according to your load. Okay, and here is the term called ground truth. So what is this ground truth means? It is basically for data labeling service. So it is labeling the data uh, uh, across used at multiple things. If you can see self-driving cars, so text labeling or image labeling. Okay, so that labeling is needed. So we need to create the labeling jobs here, and we need to label the data. So that is very important. Yes. So features is like human in loop workflows and automated labeling for cost reduction. So labeling is very easy instead of you're doing the manually in the outside. So it is very easy by utilizing this labeling jobs. Okay, here you can see multiple data sets you can label and by labeling the workflows. And coming to process, so here we have the process. The processing jobs are perform the data pre-processing, feature engineering, and post-processing. Example, if you use SageMaker, it is going to processing the jobs and clean the transform the raw data sets. Okay, and if you come to the training, so here we have a few things like distributed trainings, and we have built-in algorithms, and we have bring on your own code things. Okay, we have algorithms already, and we can also utilize some built-in algorithms like optimized for SageMaker such as XGBoot, Deep AR. So these things we can see it actually. Okay, okay, algorithm training jobs and hyperparameter tuning. And coming to inference, so here we have real-time inferences. You can see here, and we have batch inferences, and we have multi-model deployments. So real-time inference is something deploy the endpoint for live predictions, and batch inference is process the large dataset asynchronously, and multi-model deployment is something host multiple models on a single endpoint is that. And so we have a AI A2I, this one, and human review workflows for the human review workflow for the predictions, and we use the valid sensitive or low confident predictions of this. And if you come to the AWS marketplace, you have many algorithms here. Already you can see, so multiple algorithms are available here, and multiple model packages also available here. You can see all these are there. And if you want to test it out, if you can go directly and view product. Okay, and do you want to give a try demo? You can give a try demo. And I just want to upload a picture here, so I'm just going directly to my pictures. Then I'll upload one picture so that we can see. In a minute I'll just upload. We have good pictures. Let me download a picture like home or picture images. I'll just go and I'll just download this one. Kitchen. You have it here. Download this one. Save image, download, save this, and now I'm just coming here and I'll just put it. So it is not even taking. Okay, let's quickly take one image. Yeah, it is also not taking. Let's upload some of. Here you can see it is detecting as a confidence. It is a person. Only person it is detecting. So let me go and take a look of another one. So I have a product demo. Now I'll just download one more, just a PNG. So it is not that. Traffic road image. Okay, so we just go and download this one. not even taking. Save the image as all files, then it can be something, then upload, download. So it is not even showing that. Okay, so I'll just have one more. I'll upload. It is going to detect something. So it is detecting it as laptop, you can see. So how much? So it is the person. If I click on the person, it is detected the person, which is 99.52%. And if I click on the laptop, it is also highlighting the laptop, you can see here. And if I click on this cell phone, so it is, oh, it is also considering it as cell phone because it is something graphic here. Okay, it has detected this much accuracy, and the cell phone accuracy and confidence is, you can see, 21.63, and you can see here the metadata also. So this is how it is going to be recognized on it. Okay, you can upload a good pictures. Right now I'm not able to download the good pictures, and you can just upload the good pictures and you can ask that to identify. So we'll see like this kind of things in our coming classes. Just please stay tuned to this YouTube channel.